NRL, the greatest show on turf, is back in Brisbane. Deep kick-off, and Carrigan with the first touch of the footy in Friday night footy on Nine's Wide World of Sports. Kobe Hetherington with a much-needed important tackle as Clifford kicks into the corner. It's another beauty. Walsh is there. He's got a task to get in the field of play. He does, but he goes to the touch, does he? No, he stays in field.
How did he stay in?
Walsh kicking, the winger's up. It's a shot at a 40-20. What about the bounce? What about the bounce? He's got it! What a kick! There's a momentum changer. Reece Walsh with a 40-20. Incredible. Pakes. Reynolds kicking for Gajewski. Got it! A set play from Brisbane. Great kick from Reynolds, and Jack Gajewski scores a try against his former club.
Yeah, well, the kick chaser called this. In fact, he was the only one moving. He was the only Bronco moving. And the Cowboys reacted poorly.
They've got to aim up right now.
Hunt kicking early for Shibasaki and Arthurs. It stays in field. No, it doesn't. Bad bounce. Oh, boy. Pakes. Walsh. Reynolds. Hunt. Ducking away from tackles. 6 more tackles. It's opened up here for Reynolds. Here's the kick.
The post.
And the post saves the day for North Queensland. Talk about creating something out of nothing. Reynolds finds Shibasaki, who gets into the backfield. Shibasaki can't get away from Drinkwater. Numbers to the left. Reynolds goes himself, throws the dummy, scores. Adam Reynolds is over for Brisbane. They extend their lead.
That's a great 2 plays in the space of 1 set. Gives them a bit of momentum going into half-time.
Good run there from Hess, setting up a kick from well inside the Brisbane territory. And, well, the Cowboys have got it. This will be played on for Neem. It was a very good set of 6 that's turned into a brilliant one for North Queensland. Griffin Neem scores the try. North Queensland on the board. 3 tries last week in the loss against Canberra. Here's Walsh. Oh, what a shot. Get that in here, says Murray Taulagi. Dearden got plenty of options, goes himself. No way through. Ricky there with the tackle. Last play, North Queensland. Drinkwater, they got numbers here. Kicks for Taulagi. He couldn't get the bounce, Murray Taulagi. Last 5 minutes. Dearden plays in motion. Drinkwater, Taulagi got there. Brilliant finish, Murray Taulagi won't be denied this time.
Yep. Good hands out in front. Scotty Drinkwater. He held it up beautifully, just enough to get Murray Taulagi right in that corner.
Carrigan goes to Reynolds. Reynolds with options. Walsh loops a beautiful ball. Magical pass to Jesse Arthurs, who scores his 6th try in 4 games from Brisbane.
I thought it'd be starting to wear down the Cowboys. Adam Reynolds points to the posts. Not much in that.
Give Brisbane an 8-point lead. Guides it through. Hetherington playing it for Brisbane. Here's Haas. Payne Haas! You're not going to stop Payne Haas! Suncorp erupts. He likes that one, the big fella. Carrigan at first receiver. Reynolds, Walsh held it up. Now it's been put down and picked up here by Purdue. The race is on. He gets away from Walsh. Boy, he's got some toe. Jackson Purdue goes the length of Suncorp Stadium and scores a try for North Queensland. Full time at Suncorp Stadium. Bragging rights for the Broncos. They defeat the Cowboys 26 points to 16.
2 points, another 2 points, you would have been happy that you got the win and you can move on.
Yeah, definitely. I thought it actually was a really good test of our character today. It was a bit clunky with various parts of the game, but to see the boys fight and connect together the way they did, I think it was probably a period in that first half where they had to fight for nearly 20 minutes, and I don't think we got out of our own half, and it's something that the players have been working on all pre-season. So it was nice to see that that connection of the players and how hard they wanted to work for each other, because not every game's free flowing, and it was a clunky game, as you said, but was really pleased with how they fought together tonight.
And your attitude was outstanding early, wasn't it, Madge? Like that probably 4 or 5 sets that you repelled. So
Yeah.
you must be happy with the defensive.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And look, the players have obviously worked hard at that, but I just. Obviously, you watch them week in, week out, and you see the connection of the players together. I thought that was a reflection of things they've been doing together at the moment.
Payne was pretty special tonight. I mean, to win the Cowboys medal, but just what he did for that side at different stages. I mean, they needed a moment, and he took that moment.
Oh, definitely. That was a big moment, that one. That was a beauty. It was nice to see him get a reward like that, but I think the forward pack, that reflected the forward pack working together. Paddy worked hard, Kobe worked hard, the bench came on, and they had to really fight at stages through the game. And then, obviously, when you've got someone like Payne, that we know he's got that in him, and he found that moment, which was nice to see.
What about the guy next year, Matt, a little show and go, short kick, just when you needed some points, like you needed something, when you got down there, he provided it.
Yeah, well, that's your leaders as well. I thought the leaders got together through the week and obviously reflected on where we are at the moment. I thought that reflected out in the field, the leadership of the group and the senior players. And then, Ren had his moment and Pano had his moment. And coming together the way they did throughout the week reflected, I thought, what I saw there today.
Reece, that 40-20 was really early in the game was impressive, and then it sort of had 5 errors towards the back end and probably getting his own mind again. Do you think it's a confidence thing, and have you spoken to him post?
Yeah, Reece will be right. I've had plenty of players, in situations like that, he'll be fine. He's just got to work his way through it. We know what he can bring to the team, and every now and then a player goes through a little bit of that. It's not uncommon for what I've seen in coaching, and he's just got to work his way through that, and he'll be fine.
He's a bit low on confidence at the moment, Madge, and he's such a confidence footballer. Is it just finding one thing and getting it done right? Like, I mean, when he takes the ball and runs and finds a hole, it seems to, like, you saw that pass to set up Jesse Arthur.
Definitely.
I mean, elite players do that. How do you get him out of the rut at the beginning?
Keep at it. Simple as that. And obviously, as I just said before, I've had players that are like Reece, and they go through little periods in their careers, and that's actually, it helps define you who you are. That makes you a better player. And you probably don't feel it at the moment, but he doesn't at the moment, but one thing I do know, he'll be better for it, when he keeps working his way through it. So, and he's got a good supporting team around him too. That's part of it. Someone else is going to go through that at some stage within the team, and that's the character of the team that we want to build. Is that we look after each other.
Adam, is he the sort of guy that does kind of come to those senior players? That, he's got confidence. He's young kid. Is he to come to those senior players in the squad when times like this?
Yeah, we continually work hard at our craft at training. It will turn. I thought he was good tonight. I thought he ran the ball strong into the line. He organised the D. He's scrambling across in the corner to save tries. We sort of sit there and nitpick at the little mistakes that he makes, but there's a lot of great things that he's doing as well. So, like Madge said, that'll change. We'll keep working hard, and no doubt he'll come out of this.
You coached Greg Inglis at South, a great fullback, but with Reece, do you just want to back him and let him play his way?
Yeah, as I said, he'll be right. I mean, I think Renee just alluded to it there. I mean, we had a solid defensive line there. That comes from what Reece does out the back. There's 50-50 of the game, both defence and attack, and I thought Reece was excellent defensively. And the other side of the game will come. So you could see him rallying the boys around, and you don't defend the way we did if you don't have a fullback rallying his troops around, so I was pleased for that.
Kevin Chimasaki was one of your best again tonight. Like, he was very, very good. He got a big decision, obviously, with Katani coming back. I know he's on the other side. Have you got any ideas you want to share with us what you're going to do next week?
At the moment, no, Dobbo. I'll enjoy this together with the players, but it's a good place to be in it, and having Katani coming back, he's got great leadership, and I'm looking forward to seeing that side of Katani. He's been really impressive since I've been here. The way he's just helped lead and push the group towards what we want to become, and so we've got a good addition coming in.
You moved to outright third on the all-time point scoring tally tonight, and I think Cody Walker said during the week he expects you to play until you're about 40 to get the all-time record. Just know you said that you'll be leaving decisions on your future for later, but the way you're playing, do you feel like you do have a few years left in you still?
That'll sort itself out in the future. I'm fortunate enough to have been in some good sides. I kick goals. I don't score many tries. My record would show that. I'm grateful. I've had some good try scorers in the teams I've played in, so work hard on my craft to kick goals, and that's the majority of my points come from. So something that I'll look back at the end of my career and be proud of, but hopefully can keep climbing up that list.
You've shown though, Reno, you're pretty resilient with your body, aren't you? I know you've had question marks about the injuries over the years, but you've always...
You keep writing them.
I'll just keep writing them, yeah. You can keep playing on as well, but is that sort of testament to your resilience, Adam, like the way you've been able to look after it?
I'm enjoying myself. I've got a great team around me. The coaching staff's fantastic. The preparation's spot on week in, week out, and as long as I'm continuing enjoying my footy, and I've got to keep doing my job. I can't, slacking off. I've got a role to play here, and as long as I'm doing that and having fun, the future will look after itself.
What about Madge? How important is it to have someone of Adam's class? Because like with the Cowboys tonight, they just couldn't convert pressure into points. To have Adam do it at the other end, how important is he to this?
No, it's really important, obviously, with his leadership and experience. It's excellent. But Ren's a team player, and the fact that we got the forwards doing a really good job for us tonight and fighting really well helps his role, and it helps everyone's role. So I'm just really pleased and proud of how they were as a team tonight, because it was a scrappy game at times, and we had to scrap. And sometimes games are going to be like that. So it was pleasing to see that we got through the other side the way they did.
You had plenty of ball early, Todd, but you just couldn't convert pressure into points.
Yep. That happens, and I thought we would get the rewards in the back end of the game, but possession swung, and then we had some moments and making errors out of our own end, so we weren't able to capitalise, which is disappointing. But 12-0 down, fought our way back in the contest, and I felt that they were on the rack, but we just come up with some poor moments, which is a side that's low on confidence.
I feel like you made some improvements, Todd, after what you saw the first two rounds. I think you challenged a lot of your players to individually.
Yep.
Do you feel like you've got a response?
Yep. I thought they were much better today, but cold comfort when you need 2 points. We're in a tough spot, and there's no magic bullet, and there's no pill that we can take. It's hard work and graft and keeping our head up and turn up to training, wanting to work and get our way out of it as a club.
Can you just give us some explanation on Nanai, why you didn't put him in the centres and why you put McIntyre straight in there?
I didn't think it was fair on Mai, because he hasn't done any reps in the pre-season at centre, and Sam McIntyre's done a really good job there in different games throughout the past couple of seasons. So that's the reason why, and I wanted to get his spark in the back row for when Kai, still finding his NRL legs at the moment.
What do you find that Jason's first game back seemed to really lead the charge in that first 20-minute period there?
Yeah, I thought he was really good. I thought he looked strong. Spoke to him after the game. He said his lungs were burning pretty early. Kept pushing through, and he'll be much better next week and the week after from here.
Or did you, looking at your line speed and energy earlier, did you think you were on this night?
I thought we had more energy than the Broncos at the start of the game, to be fair. Line speed, talk about poking our nose through the line pretty consistently. I thought energy was good.
Tommy, what do you make of the attack at the moment? Like, there's plenty of ball down there, new half-back, and just sort of seem to be struggling to connect with the edges.
Yeah, it's just building combinations, and I think we got a bit of work to do on that and our attack and working together. But it's just something we're going to work really hard on at training. And I know with the attack, it just comes on the back of defending well, and the attack, we just got to wait for that to click for us.
What do you think, Todd, they are low on confidence? It's 3 weeks in, and you've got a good football team here, but can you pinpoint why they are so low on confidence?
I think we were there to play the last 2 weeks in rounds 1 and 2, and we're well below par, and that can knock the wind out of you. We've got some young guys getting some harsh lessons at the moment, and some new combinations, so it'll turn. We've just got to make it turn. Turn it through hard work and application and trust in what we're doing and belief in each other. And if that fails, then we're no chance. And I'm seeing them work really hard at the moment.
I But I know it's only early days, but do you feel under pressure?
I'm worried about my sanity, but that's about it. The job is the job. We feel under pressure as a club, to be fair, and it's justified. So we just, like I said, keep working.
How's Billy Army Bailey result?
Not good. He's gone to hospital. Copped a scratch, had blurred vision, sort of come good, went back out there and went blurry again, and it's not good.
He's out next week. Will Zach Laybutt coming?
Yep. Given that he gets through the weekend's game, yep.
You made a few changes, Todd, the first couple of weeks. Did that effort tonight give this team the opportunity again? Do they deserve another crack now? Do you need to show a bit of faith in them?
Yep.